This is a formula on how you're going to create your dream reality in 2025 and manifest everything that is on your vision board. You heard me right, okay? I mean everything. And welcome back, you guys, to season 3 of Glowing From Within. I am so excited to be back. I'm so excited to see you guys and hang out with you guys again. This season, we're going to talk about everything around manifesting, creating magnetic energy, glowing up our minds, and overall just glowing from within. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode today. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this podcast and follow me on all the social channels, TikTok and Instagram at glowingfromwithin_pod, or my personal account, Nicole Victoriia, where I share daily mindset and motivational videos and wellness videos and routines. So let's get started with this episode. You're listening to Glowing From Within, a podcast designed to help empower you and build the life of your dreams through practical tools and tips and truly just glow from within. I'm your host, Nicole Victoriia, and if you're ready to take the steps to unlock the new you, keep listening. Okay, so one thing I want to start doing in the podcast is having like a little mantra for the week, for the episode. So today's mantra is, I am capable of achieving everything I set my mind to. This is so important. Our mind and our mindset about ourselves is so important. Your mindset can either make or break you. Your mind can either influence your life in a positive way or a negative way. Okay, so the formula to creating your dream reality in 2025 is this. Okay, take notes in your notes app, do what you gotta do, write this down. But this information is key and has helped me manifest everything that was on my vision board last year, and I'm doing it again this year. First thing is to assess your current reality and the life that you're living versus this dream reality that you want to create. What is working, what's not? And by doing this, you are going to find the gaps in your current reality that might need a little bit of attention. For example, let's say your dream reality, your dream goals is, I want to have my own business and be financially free and successful. But in your current reality, you're procrastinating, having lots of self-doubt around starting, maybe fear of being seen, maybe bad money mindsets. And that is stopping you from getting to that end result of having that successful business. When you compare where you are right now and the version of you that you want to create, you can see the roadblocks, you can see the gaps that you need to start paying attention towards. What I did was I wrote down on a piece of paper old reality versus new, and I would try and find the gaps of what I need to focus on. For example, if your goal is to start a business, you now need to sit down with yourself and say, maybe I'm going to work on my fear of being seen so I can show up for my business online on social media. The most important thing is that if you want to create a new reality for yourself, you have to be okay letting the old one go. Letting go of beliefs that are out of alignment with you, letting go of old thought patterns that don't align with your higher self. Really just letting go of all the crap that is not aligned with the version of you and where you want to go. And I heard this quote, it says 2025 is going to be the exact same as 2024 if nothing changes. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to come and do the work for you. No one's going to come and make you heal. No one's going to make you love yourself. You have to save yourself. I remember when I was at the lowest point in my entire life, when I had a brain injury and vertigo and a visual dysfunction, and I had other health issues. And I talk about this all the time in my podcast because it was that moment for me where I feel like changed everything. I was just waiting for someone to come save me. I was avoiding doing the healing. I was avoiding doing the inner work. I was avoiding moving on from that trauma because I was waiting for someone to heal me. And it wasn't until I stepped into my power and realized, like, Nicole, we got to deal with our shit. We got to heal this trauma. We got to move on from this. We can't keep weighing ourselves down from the past. Until that moment, like that moment right there, helped me step into my power and elevate my life in ways I can't even imagine. And one thing I realized during that time is that you become more magnetic. You become more powerful as a person when you put the power back in your hands. You stop playing the victim and you realize, I have a chance right now to heal. I have a chance to move on, and I'm going to do the work. So now that we know this, how do we actually manifest and create a new reality for ourselves? Because we now know to heal from the past. We now know to find the roadblocks from our old reality versus our new reality. How do we actually manifest? I think there's so much miscommunication around how to actually manifest, but really all it comes down to is your self-concept. How do you view yourself? How do you think about yourself? How do you show up for yourself? Your self-concept has to align with the goal you're trying to create. For example, if you have a goal of having a healthy, loving relationship, but your self-concept right now is like, I am not worthy of love. I am not worthy of healthy relationships. It is not like an energetic match. Like, for example, if you want to manifest a thriving business, and that's on your vision board, but your self-concept is like, I have a fear of success and money is bad. Well, then you're not going to really manifest that. And you might, but it might take a very long time. And so when you start thinking of it like that, like, oh, it's just my self-concept. Is my self-concept aligned with my vision board, aligned with my goals? That right there is the formula to manifesting your dream life. It is that simple. Now, it takes work, obviously, to change your self-concept. But when you can align that, that's going to set you up for some success right over there. And your self-concept is basically the way that you think about yourself, the way that you show up for yourself, the way that you view yourself plays a part of every area of your life. Whether consciously or unconsciously, you're aware of it. So, how do we change our self-concept? How do we change our self-concept so it actually aligns with what we want and we can manifest on our vision board? One thing I love is EFT. It's emotional freedom tapping. It basically is you're tapping on these meridian points, and it's literally rewiring your neural pathways in your brain to create a new belief pattern. You can do this to release trauma, to remove limiting beliefs. You can do this to manifest. And like, I'll put on the screen, if you're watching this podcast in video format, of my face and aura of what it looked like before I started doing EFT in the inner work versus after. Like, my aura is different, my energy is different. Like, you can see in my eyes, just two different people, right? And so that's why I'm very excited to announce the Better Me 30 program that I created, which is all about how to glow up your aura and be more magnetic and have a more magnetic energy. And this has been something I've been working on for 2 years because I've been actively doing the program and making sure that you can see long-lasting results. And the program is all about how to align yourself with the most magnetic version of you possible. And in that program, I have EFT videos, quantum jumping meditations, a whole mini program guide. So if you're ready to unlock your full potential, go click the link in the description box to get the Better Me 30 program. Another thing, this is like a little bonus part, is when you create your vision board, you're going to do two things, okay? You're going to Photoshop yourself on your vision board. I explained this in a TikTok video I did and it had over 400,000 views. But you're going to Photoshop yourself on your vision board. And the reason why this works so well is because you are training your subconscious brain to view yourself living that reality. As you guys know, if you're a longtime listener of mine, that your subconscious brain loves the familiar, and it almost energy blocks things that it's not comfortable seeing and having. So when you put yourself on your vision board, you are training your subconscious brain to get comfortable seeing you living that reality. And another thing you're going to do is 10x your goals. My mom had this book growing up, 10x, and she told me this concept when I was in like grade 11, and it changed my life. It's just 10xing your goals. Because so many of us, me included, just think too small, dream too small. You are a magnetic being capable of so much, and sometimes we shrink ourselves to be practical. And for example, I put on my vision board, I wanted to have 10,000 followers on TikTok. And I thought once I get that, I made it. And I thought, you know what, let's just 10x ourselves and put 100,000. I didn't think I was going to hit it, okay? Because at this time, I've been doing social media and I wasn't seeing any growth. I hit 100,000 followers within the 5 months. So this stuff works, okay? I've manifested so many things on my vision board. Everything on my vision board last year came true. So the formula to manifesting your dream life is change your self-concept so it aligns with your vision board. Photoshop yourself on your vision board. And 10x your goals, girl. Think bigger, think outside the box. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and make sure you guys have subscribed to this podcast, rate it, follow me on all the socials. They're all linked down below, but if you need a reminder, it's glowingfromwithin_pod. And my personal account is Nicole Victoriia, where I talk about everything around books and mindset and wellness. And I will see you guys next. Oh, and also get the Better Me 30 program. What are you doing? And I'll see you guys next Thursday for the next episode. Bye, guys.